Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Aries. So please check your placements for sun, moon, rising. You can also cross watch for your partner as well. Let's see what's happening with you, my lovely Aries. The first card that I have for you is Two of Cups. Oh my God, some kind of spiritual connection. The person you are with right now is, you are feeling a lot of emotions, you're feeling a lot of connection in your relationship. Everything could possibly be going really, really well, and you are feeling like you connect with this person on a different level altogether. This could also be applicable for people who are just meeting new people. So, all those singles who are just meeting or who are just started dating, you do feel like this person could be the one because there is this sense of attraction with them. The next card that I have is Page of Swords. What this is telling me is there is also a very high chance that the person you're with is stalking you, or the person you're thinking about is stalking you, or you are checking them out, but there's a lot of stalking going on behind the scenes, and there's a very strong energy of fondness. Then I have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands tells me there's a lot of passion in this relationship. Now, your person may also want to get physical with you, in a sense like they would want to connect with you on a more physical level, on a more yeah, I'm not seeing like a lot of emotions yet, but I see fondness, I see affection, and I see wanting to connect with you really, really well. The next card that I have for you is the Knight of Swords, and they actually want, like, instead of running away from you, they're actually trying to come towards you. They want to offer you something, they want to come towards you, and for them it's a lot about communication. Now, for many of you, there could be a thing that one of you is a better communicator than the other one. So one is able to express their emotions pretty quickly, while the other one keeps struggling with their emotions, keeps struggling with, what can I tell them? How can I tell them? And stuff like that. The next card that I have is Seven of Pentacles. So this person that you are meeting, for many of you, I do see that in the long run, a lot of you are going to invest your time with this person. You are going to work your way through with this person, and eventually in a couple of years, you'll also settle down with this person. So what you're doing at the moment with the Seven of Pentacles is you're trying to find if this person is your soulmate. And for many of you, this person does have a connection with your past life, and then they are moving towards you. So there is some kind of thing that you guys need to figure out before you move ahead and you get into a relationship officially. I do understand for many of you this might be the stage of just wooing each other, just being nice to each other, being all fancy, going on fancy dates, or just meeting one another. And then I have the Four of Cups. Now, Four of Cups also tells me that you do have a very high expectations. So for many of you, when you get into this relationship or when you engage with this person, what's going to happen is, if you don't lower down your expectations, or if you don't alter your checklist of all the things that you want in a person, because what you're doing here is you're in this dating phase, there is strong attraction, you are making step towards one another, you want a new start, you want to build something with this person. But at the same time, with the Four of Cups, it's a card of disappointment, because you have a checklist and things are not going on that checklist. So this is what the entire situation could be. Now, in terms of the zodiacs that you could be dealing with, you could be dealing with a strong water sign. When I say water sign, I could mean Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You may also be dealing with a strong air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So these six signs are very, very prominent. Let's see what other messages we have for you. The next card that I have for you is the Hermit card. Now, the advice cards, these are the advice cards that I'm pulling for you. So the advice card for you is, number one is Hermit, is that you have to move inwards. You have to figure out what exactly it is that you want. So you can't be going ahead. It does seem in the first initial phase of your relationship where you seem like you are trying to woo them, you're trying to stalk them, you're trying to find who their friends are, you're trying to find their old pictures maybe on their social media, but you have this strong magnetic pull towards them. It does tell me that you're being secretive and you're not letting the other person know with the Hermit card. Hermit card is trying to find, like, you're trying to find some dirt on your person. So you're really like making sure that you do find something out of it, and you just keep going at it. And with the Hermit card, I'm also sensing there's a very strong Virgo energy, either to you or this person, which makes you sort of calculative, which means it makes you sort of investigative, like a detective sort of thing. The next card that I have for you is the Six of Wands. So this card is a confirmation that the attraction you have with this person is mutual. Things are going in a mutually exclusive way. And this Six of Wands is also telling me that when it comes to you or your person's career, when they meet you, they'll eventually start doing very well in their career. They'll see promotion coming very soon. They'll see how things are progressing with their career. So it does seem when you're meeting this person, you're coming with this energy where one of you is going to influence the other person's career in an amazing, amazing way. So for them or for you, the chances of getting income are high. The chances of making money are pretty high. The next card that I have for you is Five of Wands. Now, you see number 7. So let's take a look at all the numbers. So we have the Pentacles card, which talks about planning for the future. It talks about discussing where you want to go, how you want to go. We have Cups. Cups are all about going with the flow of emotions, expressing your emotions. And then you have Wands. Wands is about taking a step. Now what I do see is that despite whatever situation you are in, there is some sort of conflict, like you are unable to move forward, and what you're doing is the energy is scattered. So you guys might start having arguments. It may not happen right now, but within the next 5 weeks from whenever you watch this reading, because this is a timeless reading, you'll find out that you are starting having arguments, like ego has become a problem. While one person wants to wait and take things slow, the other person is sort of very pushy when it comes to wanting a relationship or starting a relationship. But overall, what I do see for you guys, in terms of if you look at how these unicorns are playing around, is that one of you is a big introvert, the other one is an extrovert. Also, now fire sign is also important, and the advice for you here is to take action. Yes, you have to think very carefully and then take action, because of the Wands card. Wands cards depict that you have to take action. For many of you, I do feel like, because there is going to be a disbalance between how one person is doing very well in their life, in their career, the other person may not be at the same level, which is why the energy would be scattered and there could be issues with ego. So this is where it's coming from. Let's see from Romance Angel what messages we have for you. The first card that I have for you, my lovely people, is Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which is what I said, like, because one of you is going to be doing pretty good with their career. And the thing right here, right now, is to let yourself free, also with the Knight of Swords card and the Page of Swords card. Like, you have to set yourself free, and only then will you be able to see what is there. Free yourself also talks about not having a lot of expectations from your partner, not having a checklist. A lot of times people end up being single because they have a very big and unrealistic checklist. I'm not saying that you don't need to have a checklist, but you also have to be open to the idea that what the other person is going to bring on the table is going to be pretty amazing. The next card that I have for you is Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So the same thing, right? You can't be very dependent on the other person. So what is happening is, with the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands, when I said, remember that there are going to be ego issues. They're going to be like, one person will be doing way better than the other person. So that sort of disparity is going to continue in your relationship. But what you have to focus on is, you have to focus on growth. You have to understand that you, as an individual, have a lot to do and have a lot to say. For many of you, there could also be issues with your family. So something needs more healing, something needs more patience, something needs more thoughtfulness into the relationship. And this is how your relationship is going to progress, no matter when you see this reading. Do let me know if this reading resonates, and don't forget to check out the other reading.